Hello, welcome to Air Cool Performance. My name is Wayne Calderaro. I am the Harley Doctor. Today what we're going to do is part 2 on our main drive gear install with the loose needle bearings and so on and so forth. I wanted to get this to where I could get it where you guys could see everything, so we'll bring it back for part 2. This should be the final part of getting your main drive gear installed. And so let's get on that. So I'm going to direct this where you guys can see this, I hope. All right, so right inside here, this area right in here, these are where all the loose needle bearings are. And there's 44 of them, if you'll recall. And we've got this packed down in here with Vaseline. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take our magnet tool, pick a few of these bearings up, and we're just going to drop them in this area for right now. And what we'll do is we'll take our pick tool and we're just going to guide those into place. And you'll see they go in there. Once we've got enough bearings in there now to where everything is pretty well concentric and lined up. See how easily that bearing is going in there? Well, it's going in there because everything is lined up correctly. And we'll put that in there like so. So now we've got 2 more. Put them in. And this is very, very easy to do, guys. And but it's a very needed thing, to recap a little bit. What you want to do on this, remember, is to measure these bearings. Don't take any of this for granted. Always double check everything and always check the size of your bearings. And so this is number 44. We've used up all our bearings. So we're going to set him in here and get him lined up. Might have to take our screwdriver to help him in a little bit. There we go. Whoop. Yeah, like I said, I had that magnetic tool on them, and it's kind of gave them a slight magnetic property, but come on, get in there. There, whoop. Like I said, that's just one of the things with these. There we go. Whoop. I had it in there and I pulled it right out. All right, let's see if we can get her lined up in here. It's just a matter of getting the bearing turned just right, and when it is turned just right, it will go right down in there just like that, slick as can be. So now we've got all 44 bearings in there, and man, that feels nice and smooth right there. There's no, everything's good and tight. I mean, that's exactly what we want right there. So what we're going to do now, if you remember, the next thing that we has to go on here is this collar. And if you remember, we said if you can see these lines on here or feel this with your fingernail, it's no good. So we're going to go with a new collar, and we've measured this to where it is exactly the same as this one, minus about a thou. So what we're going to do, this is the surface that the bearings are going to ride on now. So we're simply just going to place this down, just like so. And now we've got our main drive gear and the bearings encapsulated. Now what we're going to do now is I'm going to take a zip strip or a zip tie, whatever you want to call it, and I'm simply going to, normally what we would have in this situation is you would have the sprocket, the chain sprocket. Of course, you'd have your seals going in here, and then you'd have your sprocket going on, and then your nut, okay, and that keeps everything like that. Well, until we get the transmission built, we've got to figure out a way to keep this spacer down, because if we just pick this up, it will fall and those bearings will go everywhere. So we just take a zip strip, zip tie, whatever you want to call it, and right here, right above the area where the collar is, we're simply going to do that, and we're going to put a little bit of tension on that bad boy, like so. Now, we can manipulate our case around to do whatever we have to do, and the main drive gear won't fall out, and the bearings won't fall out, and we're good to go. So I wanted to share that with you. In recapping, you want to measure your bearings, make sure they're good. On your seal, on your main drive gear, you want it just below surface, about 50 thou. On your spacer, if you can see and feel wear rings on it, replace it. It's not very expensive. You want to replace that. And also, when we get ready to put the main shaft in, this is just this one right here. This is an old shaft that we're using just to hold the main drive gear in place while we build this sub-assembly. You don't have to have that, but it helps if you do. And so you know, the shaft that you're taking out of the tranny, use it for a tool. And so it works really good. A lot of this stuff my dad taught me. You know, he did this for 50-something years, and I've been doing it since 1976. I'm not God's gift to Harley Davidson, but I've been doing it a long time. But anyway, so that's pretty much where we're at with the main drive gear. And I hope that shows you what you need. And we'll continue with this build with actually putting the new main shaft assembly in. That'll be the next order of business. And we'll get back with you on that. But I wanted to finish part 2 of the main drive gear. And remember, like I said, we're doing these videos in a short, concise type deal to where, you know, you don't have to go back and search through, you know, a lot of time for something that you're not actually working on. So anyway, hope this works for you and that you enjoy it. And remember, also, we're doing these videos for the guys that don't have special tools. They may not have a hydraulic press, may not have certain pullers, that kind of thing. You can still do most of this work without that. And I will show you how to do that, and also show you the correct tool, but also show you what will work and still be a good repair. That's the main thing. You don't want to patch nothing, you want a good repair. And that's hopefully what we can learn from all this. And I really appreciate you guys watching this, and I hope it does help. And I hope it's also entertaining to you guys that know all about this, know more about it than me probably. But I hope you've enjoyed it, and please like and subscribe. And also remember, please, most importantly, make God part of your day. You'll be glad you did. Thank you. Talk to you soon.